The time is 8 a.m. on this Saturday morning, June 9th, 2018. It is Start Off on a Beer Channel. Saturday morning news on this Saturday morning, June 9th, 2018. Good morning to you all this lovely Saturday morning, June 8th, July 2018. It is 8 a.m. and 68 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel Morning News at 8 a.m. is North Koreans understand their government lies, but there's one thing they don't know, according to a defector. President Trump steps on a Russian judge against his predecessors. Manafort and Gordon advised to stop talking with Russia link associated after indictment. DNC rule change anger Sanders supporters. Mason police chief says he's angry over the recent use of force incidents. Maine voters to rank all candidates rather than pick one. Press groups criticize the season of a Times reporters' records. Palestinians turn to General Assembly to protect civilians. Taliban agreed to the 3-day EID ceasefire in Afghanistan. Real estate jumps in Chinese city border North Korea. Norton, the Reverend didn't incorporate fully Friday night, but the Greater Attleboro Relay for Life's first visit to town was still a success, organizers said. Housing market prices are up, but homes are selling fast. North Attleboro graduates are a typical class. Special Olympics bring special meeting hundreds at Attleboro High. Market for quick turnout on organizers is still out, but not always as easy as in the TV shows. Deaths are famous by their old heads to highlight trouble and trend. King Philip's top students in Spotlight Sunday. Attleboro's Wives Day kicks off annual campaign. The time capsule unearthed in Foxborough. Norton. A local man arrested in connection with a series of house burglaries last fall in Norton and Easton and now serving a prison sentence for the areas, the break-in which he was held at a knife point until police arrived. Vladimir Kadyrov of 39 of Norton Glen Apartments was sentenced Thursday evening in Fall River Superior Court for a 60-year prison term and still faces charges related to the four Norton house breaks. He admitted to breaking the house earlier in the morning. The Harvard Stewart Board of Southeast and the Norton Glen Complex off Route 128 in October. The occupants all worked and ended up holding him at night, pointing to the police route, according to Greg Blondie, posted for the Bristol County District Attorney Thomas Quinn III. After he was charged with an Eastern burglary, Conover was charged with four Norton breakers around the same time until one occupant chased out the intruder. He pleaded into the Norton breakers in Doolin, Attleboro District Court on August 21st. Brockton. Police were called to the scene at the corner of Arthur and Intervale Street at 614 word. Witness told officers that three shots fired as men shot killed in the North Brockton neighborhood. Life spilling blocks, says Governor Mars. International Space Station to be visited over St. Louis. Some of the first animals to walk on land lived in Antarctica, scientists find. Multi-state similar outbreak linked to pre-cut melon. Chicago area mental health providers filed more calls as suicide rate rises in Illinois nationally. Peter, chill news time is 8:04 on this Saturday morning, and it is time now for a sports report. The Boston Red Sox fall to the Chicago White Sox 1-0 yesterday at Fenway Park, while the not Lancers softball team blanked Medfield 4-0 in the D2 South Sectional first round, and they will meet up with the Dyke Reopen Falcons in the quarterfinal game on Monday at Lady Field at North High. The Pawtucket Red Sox fall to the Indianapolis Indians last night 8-1 at McCoy. Red Sox and the Chicago White Sox squad at 4:05 p.m. at Fenway Park. The Golden State Warriors nice and not anytime soon as they swept the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 108-85 thrashing in Cleveland and got his homer in the division of the Summer Series win. Peter Childu's time is 8:04 on this. That's 8:05 on the Saturday morning, and it's time out for a Peter Channel traffic and transit check. Beep! Let's study up on the MBTA with the wind line experience and tap by delays up to 10 minutes due to the train with a mechanical problem. Shuttle buses will place a Green Line B bridge service between Washington Street and Boston College each weekend front Sunday, July 22nd due to track work. And got me on the rail. Fairmount Night notice today. Shuttle buses will place all trains between Morton Street and Reedville until 6 p.m. And the ferries, they all looking good. Okay. Looking at the hours and mileways at New England, northbound side, Little Slow around Route 120 to the Woonsocket stretch, 130 both fences back to the Jamestown stretch, 185 eastbound side, the Little Slow at Seacock stretch, 185. It's looking good for Parson to Wareham, out of the Cape. Highways, they are looking good. Out in southeastern Massachusetts, it's looking good. Boston vicinity, 7th Expressway at the northbound side. It's a little bit slow around the Ponset area, around the Ponset River, all the way down to Morsley Boulevard, from Adams Street, all the way out to Morsley Boulevard, the northbound side of the 7th Expressway, but it's looking good in Boston vicinity. 120 to the southbound side, little slow for Route 20 in the Waltham Western area. 390, 395, looking good from 120 to the New Hampshire border. 290 eastbound side, little slow around Route 9 of the Worcester. Mass Pike eastbound side, little slow around the Palmer stretch. Western Massachusetts highways are looking good, and in Connecticut, it is looking good, except the 84 westbound side, little slow between 25 and all the way out to Route 7 in the Edinburgh Newtown area. Merritt Parkway eastbound side, little slow at the New Canaan stretch. Down around New York City, 95 at the southbound side, little slow between the Crossbox Parkway area to the George Washington Bridge. 95 at the northbound side, so between the Englewood and New Jersey area to the George Washington Bridge, the Long Expressway westbound side, and so between Elmhurst area and the Midtown Tunnel. Lincoln Tunnel eastbound side, it is closed until 1 p.m. due to work, and Eastside Parkway, the southbound side, northbound side, Wilson, Southeast Manhattan, 278 eastbound side, so between Bay Ridge and Park Slope sections of Brooklyn, and up in northern New England. New Hampshire highways are looking good. Interstate 89, southbound side, little slow around the Canadian border, upstate Vermont, also 91, Interstate 91, and it's slow around the Canadian border, upstate Vermont. 150 on the northbound side, so Quebec headed towards Montreal. 87 on the southbound side, slow around Champlain, New York, after the Canadian border. And Main Traffic on the northbound side, a little slow around the Gardner stretch around 295, headed towards Bangor, Maine. Peter Childu's time, 8:07 on this Saturday morning, and it is time now for a weather report. On this Saturday morning, it is a clear blue start to your morning as we take a look at the weather outside. A gorgeous start to your morning. As we hear the birds singing, a clear blue sky over the Norton Reservoir. Okay. Looking at the radar, satellite illumination shows clear skies for much of 7 New England. And seeing some wispy clouds all around Northern New Jersey line and northeastern Pennsylvania stretch line to central to western New York with a heavy patch of showers and storms down around northwest Watertown, New York, south of Kingston, Ontario. And rain showers east of Butler, Pennsylvania, ending up in northern New England. Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, it is clear skies. It's a clear start to your morning for much of the 6-state New England region with temperatures currently in the 60s for much of 7 New England with a 70-degree reading in Boston at 57 and Pittsfield at 53. And it is in the 50s and 60s much of 7 New England, Northern New England, 34-degree reading for Mount Washington, New Hampshire. Currently in Norton, Massachusetts at 8:09, it is 64 degrees, humidity is 77%, 2.57 degrees, about around 2.11 inches, rising slowly, winds northeast and it's calm. Okay, looking at the forecast, it goes like this. For today, most of the sky about 82 degrees out from wind, coming to northwest about 8 miles in the morning. For today, Punty skies about 49 degrees, westward about 6 miles out, coming to be calm after midnight. For Sunday, most of the skies about 76 degrees, northward about 5 miles out, coming in the afternoon. For Sunday night, partly clouds come about 45 degrees. Stop for about 5 miles on coming in the evening. For Monday, Sunday, the most coast coming safe for about 48 degrees and coming Southeast wind 8 miles in the morning. For Tuesday, Sunday, the podcast coming about 37, about 58 degrees. For Wednesday, check the shots between 2 and 3 p.m. Partly sunny skies about 82 degrees and transpiration 30%. For Wednesday night, partly clouds come about 62 degrees. For Thursday, most sunny podcast coming 83, about 59 degrees. And for Friday, most of the stats come at 77 degrees. And that's going to be it for the Peter Channel Saturday morning news. And it's Saturday morning, June 9th, 2018. Peter Woods hope you have a good day with a good Monday. Hope you have a good morning.